Okay, when we begin our ellipse strategies and warm-ups, I would like you guys to get a couple pages of your sketchbook prepared. Grab maybe a 2B pencil or an H, depending on how good you are at this point of controlling your pressure. If you have a difficult time not going too dark too quickly, grab more of an H, something in the middle. And if you have very good control of your pressure, you can grab a 2B. Whenever we begin, I'd like you guys to hold the pencil in the way that I taught you in order to draw from your elbow and your shoulder, not from your wrist. So holding the pencil with your index finger extended and drawing from your elbow, I want you guys to do a page of ellipses where you're attempting to put pressure on the front of the ellipse, not the back, and you're trying to keep your ellipses very horizontal. They're not leaning or pointing up or pointing down. They're pointing left to right in a really horizontal manner. Now the first couple are going to feel the sloppiest. You're not going to try to make that turn in one loop. I'm doing multiples. I'm going around and around until I feel like my ellipse feels straight and I start putting a little bit more pressure on the front. Don't change your speed when you hit the front. If you do, you're going to get kind of a lopsided ellipse. Just try to, as you make that round, try to put a little bit more pressure on the front than the back. And like I said, it's going to take you a couple practices, so just fill a page with ellipses, okay? Then you're going to move to the primary cylinder. This is just a theoretical cylinder, and this one is to kind of show you what happens when ellipses move above the horizon line or your eye level. So when you build your ellipses, you're going to first place your vertical line down. That way, whenever you're drawing your ellipses, you're maintaining the left and right equally. Without your vertical line, you're going to have a hard time gauging if this side is the same as this. So look at that axis when you're drawing and try to keep the left side of your ellipse and the right side of your ellipse equal. And that's just going to take practice and time, okay? So it's actually great if you just do a bunch of these. Now that you've practiced though, and you have your central axis, and you're starting to layer your ellipses in order, meaning eye level is horizontal. This is where my eyes are on the cylinder. And as you move down, you should be moving towards circle. And as you move above, you can start mirroring. So after the horizontal line, you can open up your ellipse a little bit, and then a little bit more. Okay? Now, the emphasis on the front edge is going to shift. On the bottom of your eye level, meaning when you are below eye level, the bottom of the ellipse is going to be emphasized. Okay? This part. When you go above eye level, the top of the ellipse gains the value. So right here is horizontal, and this one moves above your eye level, and therefore we emphasize the top edge of the ellipse. And when you do that, you'll get a nice cylinder moving above your eye level. And if you properly deal with the bottom of the ellipse being in value below the eye level and above the eye level, it's getting the top of the ellipse, the illusion is stronger. In this way, the edge of the can or the cylinder is the least important. You do not need to draw a strong line on the edge of any cylinder. The structure really comes from properly formed ellipses and value in the correct area.